Welcome to Pulse 24. This week we track AI's collision with physical limits, from grid power to the rules of commerce.
It is great to be here, Nate. The abstract ambition of AI is meeting some very tangible realities.
Let's start with the biggest reality: power. We hear the main constraint on AI is no longer chips, but the electricity to run them. How should leaders be thinking about this?
It is a fundamental shift. Microsoft's Satya Nadella confirmed in early November that they have a surplus of GPUs they cannot use simply because they lack the power and data center capacity to plug them in. This moves the problem from hardware procurement to long-term infrastructure planning.
So this is less about capital expenditure and more about securing land and energy.
Exactly. For operators, the next major hurdle is grid access. Projects are already facing delays, so planning for energy and real estate needs to happen quarters or even years in advance.
Staying with infrastructure, but at the application layer, AI is now actively performing tasks for users, and it's causing conflict.
That's right. This is the shift from conversational AI to what we call agentic AI. Google's AI Mode, for example, can now find and help book event tickets and appointments as of early November. This is creating immediate commercial friction.
And that friction is most visible with Amazon, who have taken legal action against an AI agent making purchases on its site.
Yes, Amazon sent a cease and desist letter to Perplexity AI around the 4th of November, alleging its browser agent violates terms of service by making purchases. It marks the start of a battle over who owns the customer relationship and the transaction itself.
Is the risk here that platforms get disintermediated?
Precisely. Product leaders must decide whether to build their own agentic features or risk an AI intermediary capturing their customer.
Meanwhile, in the courts, the legal fog around training data is starting to clear, particularly in the UK. What's changed for builders?
The UK High Court delivered a significant ruling on November 4th in a case brought by Getty Images against Stability AI. The court found that Stability's model does not store infringing copies of Getty's work, which provides some clarity for model developers.
Does this mean the copyright battles are over?
Not entirely, but the focus is shifting from legal fights to commercial deals. We saw People Inc. sign a pay-per-use content licensing deal with Microsoft on November 5th. This provides a template for treating data as a metered commodity.
So the watch out for finance teams is to start budgeting for data as a direct cost of goods sold.
That is the emerging reality. Relying on fair use arguments is becoming a riskier strategy. Licensing is the more predictable path forward.
Lightning round. 2 quick stories shaping the landscape. What should we be watching?
First, China is rolling out power subsidies of up to 50% for data centers that use domestically produced AI chips. It's a clear industrial policy move to offset the lower efficiency of local chips and accelerate their path to self-reliance.
And second?
Workflow AI platform. Scribe raised $75 million, achieving a $1.3 billion valuation on November 10th. They are launching a new product to help enterprises find where AI can deliver the highest financial return, showing the market is now valuing proven performance over potential.
Anya, thank you for the insights. That is all we have time for on Pulse 24. We will be back next week with more analysis for builders, investors, and operators. Stay curious and stay informed. See you next time.